Hello and welcome back to 16 Years in Alcune Free. My word, what an evening. It was a good day yesterday, I must admit. I'm not too sure what's going on there. There's been many people. I'm right here in Oxfordshire now, in the North Herald National Park. So, Cotswolds went over that way. It's been another scorcher of a day, and we are lucky for a bank holiday weekend. But it's meant to be starting to rain tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, midnight-ish, into the into Monday. So I thought, while the sun's here, guess what? I'll have a bolognese. Put my feet up. I know I'm wearing beige, so this is going to go as messy as anything. But why not? While the sun's here, and I can cook outside without it raining, and actually, for the first time since Wales I think it was, actually enjoy my food outside. Absolutely amazing. Well, then again, you got yesterday when I had the pizza, but I meant, a cooked bolognese, and that was on a picnic bench when I done it in Wales. But I'm not knocking Clyngarran, I absolutely love it, but sometimes bear with me 2 seconds. All I had this morning was a slice of leftover pizza and a piece of Yorkie raisin and biscuit, so I am actually quite hungry. And this got delayed a couple of times because of the people I was talking to. But there we go. I'm going to tuck into the rest of this in a second. And I thought I'd be a good boy and buy some smaller cans of Estrella beer. Lots of people coming past wondering who the hell I'm talking to. But that's part and parcel of what I've been going through this entire time. But yeah, yesterday, after I left you people, left everybody, after videoing in the Catherine Wheel, I went back to the campsite and ate the rest of that pizza, apart from the slice that I left for this morning. Started chatting to a few people around there, and they're all really genuinely nice people. A lot of them come from Oxfordshire, where I am now, and I think there was one couple that came from Essex way, I think they were, which is a place I haven't been to for a while. But yeah, and then I went down back to the Catherine Wheel, because I thought, well, do you know what? Well, I'm in amongst people, I might as well have a chat and a chinwag and chat to a lovely young couple that have done a fair few bits. I'm not too sure about the mister of the boy, the girlfriend. I don't know if he was on wacky backy or had a stroke. He was a little bit on the slow side of talking, which is the complete opposite to me. And then I ended up chatting to another couple. Where did they come from? I can't remember. Well, I chatted to them and had this cute little lovely puppy dog. I think it was a sausage dog or something like that. But yeah, they were absolutely brilliant, chatting about different mysteries, and they're literally starting out on their, van life sort of adventures. Now they are, and the kids are grown up. One of their daughter, well, their daughter was a 7-time world gymnastic champion, so they're doing well. They are doing well. And then yeah, after that I went back to the campsite, Bilbury campsite, and I thought, well, I better do me rounds of apologising to people how loud William is, because he's loud now, very very loud, bless him. So yeah, I started going around chatting to people, and I chatted to a young couple, Italian lady and an English boyfriend, and they come from Oxfordshire as well, and they're just starting out. So they had so many questions for me of the places I've been, how do you deal with certain things. Absolutely brilliant. It was a marvellous night. Even to one of the jokes of, that I've said time and time again, if you're in an area where they produce something like Scotland and whiskey, or, Italy and south of France with the red wine, it tastes a lot better in them places than it does anyway, if you buy it outside them regions. And he tries to protest, like, well, actually, we got some red wine in the van that doesn't taste too bad. And then, of course, car going. And of course, the Italian missus turned around and said, he was like, well, that is Italian wine. He was like, oh, yeah, I see what your point is. And I chatted to a family with a couple of young kids, and there was another family with a couple of young kids, and they were first time out in the vans. you know, out into the proper, you know, wilderness. One came from Oxfordshire way and the other one came from Wales way near Cardiff. And the kids were just absolutely having a blast, cooking marshmallows for the first time, um, you know, over a fire, which is always cool for any child to be able to do that. And then I ended up chatting to the couple that came from Essex way and just ended the night chatting to them. Must admit, you know, they did go, well, the gentleman was away hunting for wood and he come back with what looked like, you know, chopped down fence posts. They were square, weren't like rounded off or anything, but they were square. But yeah, just chatted to them over a campfire and just had a really chilled time with them. And then yeah, that was basically yesterday. Lots of busy bits of walking through Byberry and, you know, seeing people in the pub and being around people. And then me being me, I'll come back out to the wilderness and in the middle of nowhere, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's a gorgeous day, absolutely gorgeous day, really is. So yeah, that was the rest of my day yesterday, and today was just going to Morrison's, picking up me ingredients for me bolognese, which, you know, a lot of people are taking the mick out of me, but I don't really care. And then yeah, I drove up here, and I'm Oxfordshire, and it's called the Ridgeway National Trail. So, well, that's where I am at the moment, enjoying the bolognese, enjoying the Estrella, enjoying the sunlight. And the bonus is there's a huge red kite, and I think the red kites are following me, that keeps swooping around. But every time I go to get a photo of a bugger, yeah, he just sweeps off in the different direction. So it's just like meh. But I've got to see him, so can't argue much more than that. That's a beast. Yeah, there is a lot of passing through traffic if you're ever going to park here, but that's the way it is. And you know, as I'm drawing to close on this journey, again, I ask people, if you can, you know, subscribe to me on YouTube. 16 years and now kid free. I want to get up to 200 subscribers before I hit home, which is like a few weeks from now, and that would be absolutely brilliant if you can do that. And yeah, you know, everything else, Garth Burke on Facebook, you know, Instagram, I'm the Wandering Marshman with a little under hash thing between Wandering and Marshman. It'd be just lovely to keep sharing my adventures. And a lot of people will still ask me, what am I going to do next? I don't know. You know, if you've got any ideas, you know, throw them out there. I'd love to, you know, take them on. But for the moment, it's a case of getting home, seeing the girls, you know, have a big reunion with my friends, even though it's going to be individual friends, because out all of them will come to one party. But other than that, you know, if you can do that for me, it'd be absolutely brilliant. I'd love to carry on these adventures. I've got a few ideas coming up. If it meshes with what other people say, that'll be even better. And on that note, like I always say, take it easy, keep adventuring, and love you, bye.